Hello and welcome to Bike Channel Kenya, and today we are looking at the traction control system, a system which is saving lives and bringing in new riding styles across the globe. Now, if you have ever been on an old bike, when you give it full gas at once, the tail comes out in what is known as a tail whip. And if that happens while you are in a corner, well then, bibbidi bobbidi boo, you will have a massive eyesight. And in order to avoid that and to improve motorbike safety in general, we employ the traction control. Let's see how it works then, shall we? By using sensors like the lean angle sensor, the wheel speed sensor, the gyroscope, the gear position sensors, and so on, when there is a slight difference between the rear and front wheel speeds, the info is sent to the ECU, and within milliseconds, because the ECU is the one controlling the fuel, it cuts down the fuel going to the engine, and in so doing, reduces the power going to the rear wheel. And so, the coming out of the rear wheel, or drifting, is stopped at its track. Earlier models of the traction control used to come in once the rear wheel started to drift, which sometimes would be too late and the radars would crash. With technology nowadays, the system predicts the drifting of the rear wheel using the various sensors and cuts the power before it happens. This is also why you hear track day junkies complaining of electronics ruining their lap times, because sometimes they may intervene too early, ruining a good lap time. However, technology has caught up now, and now bikes come with stages, depending on the rider skill, with some having as many as 10 stages, with one being the less intrusive one, which is meant for the really experienced riders, while a 10 would be for a beginner who is just starting out. In the rain is another time where you will see the system in action. The first time I tried it, I was aboard a 2016 F800 GS. I wasn't really sold on the system, so I'll give the bike full gas at once and it just cut the power and nothing would happen. I even tried to surprise it with full throttles at once, but nothing I did was too clever for the system. So in bad weather, you won't have the stress of uncertainty. The system will have you covered. The system is also bringing in new riding styles from across the globe, and by this I mean the elbow down. Now when you combine the traction control and the tires we have nowadays, you can push the bike to the limit without having to worry about having a high side or a low side, as traction control saved you in a messy situation. Let us know in the comment section below. That is it for this video. See you on the next one. Ciao.